Evening folks, and welcome to my latest video where I'm going to show you a cosmetic modification that I'm going to make to the ever popular Casio AE-1200. So I've seen some pictures of this modification and I think it improves the look of the watch, and what we're going to do is we're just going to take this Illuminator and World Time script off of the paint there, but we've got to be careful not to take the paint off as well because it is just a plastic resin case with a sort of metallic finish to it. So I'm going to be giving that a go. So to do that, I am going to use some nail varnish remover. So this is the one I'm using, acetone-free nail polish remover. Let's say what the ingredients are. Ethyl acetate, isopropyl alcohol. So that's the main active ingredient. An organic solvent, which I'm hoping is going to remove the black script without taking the silver paint off. So I'm just going to put a bit of this on the cloth and make a start. So I'll just put a small dab on there, start small and add more. That's my approach. So let's just see how that works. Just hold it on there. Not making a lot of difference at the moment. Maybe this isn't the right sort of solvent to remove the paint. No difference, no noticeable difference. I'm going to try that with a little bit more. So I've just spent about 30 seconds giving that a good rub, and with the isopropyl alcohol, and there's some black appearing on here, so it is very gradually removing it. It's got a bit fainter compared to the top, so I think this is working. So as I say, I'm just wetting that and then giving it a rub across there, and importantly it doesn't seem to be affecting any of the other plastics on the watch. So I'm going to do a little bit more of that and I'll report back. So I spent about another 60 seconds rubbing that quite vigorously and adding a bit more of the isopropyl alcohol, and it's coming off a lot more. Obviously it's come off a bit more in the middle because that's where it's getting most of the brush strokes, so I'm going to make sure I do the edges a bit more as well. Keep going till that's all gone. And most importantly, it is just the sort of black that's appearing on the cloth, none of the silver so far. So after another minute or so of vigorous rubbing, that's removed the script entirely from the bottom, and the silver paint seems to be undamaged. So the next thing is to have a go at the World Time bit at the top, and we'll see the final product when I've done that. So I've now removed the script from the top as well, and I found that actually by applying quite a lot of pressure while you're rubbing it, it helps remove the paint more quickly. Presumably the friction or the abrasiveness of the cloth is helping to mechanically shift it, as well as the solvent softening it. So yeah, that's the end result. It's a much cleaner looking watch now, a bit more classy I think. And let's just do the obligatory wrist check. There we go. Do let me know what you think. The last step in the process for you guys, I'm going to leave this watch for 24 hours and wear it and just see if there's any bad effects of the treatment to it, because if I've used the wrong solvent it could cause problems. So I'm just going to check that out and do a final bits of the video after that. So it's 24 hours later and there's been no bubbling or unsightly changes to the finish of the watch as a result of the use of that nail varnish remover, and that really is the key to getting a good result here, is choosing the right organic solvent, and that ethyl acetate isopropyl alcohol mix. I couldn't have chosen a better one really. Although it took a little bit of effort to remove, it gives you a lot of control about how much of it you remove. You might want to just leave it sort of slightly silvery grey looking, but not remove the wording completely. But yeah, it gives you the control and it hasn't caused any bad effects, so I only recommend using that to remove it. And do be careful if you use something other than that. So do let me know what you think of the looks of this sort of tidied up watch, and your thoughts on the AE-1200 in general. Thanks very much as ever for watching, and I'll see you soon.